it is something that this is part two of deep thoughts about the video of I Hope You Dance. And I talked about before in the first one, very short, that for some reason that God may want you not to during some seasons to be attractive. He doesn't want you with a man. It possibly could that he wants you all for himself, or it could be that he doesn't want the wrong man. He is designing your Romeo. Your Romeo is not ready for you. You're not fit to be with anyone else but that Romeo. You know, if you if God should bless you with nice whatever you want, whatever feature that oh you wish you had high cheekbones or that perfect butt or the perfect waist. Try to kill yourself counting carbs and wasting your life. It's a gym. I gotta do this. I gotta. It's all about that and not about God. But it all varies. The thing is that say that life was like that, that you could just get easily really beauty. That you would go to a cosmetic place and get your jaw or your nose worked on. And you see, the thing is that um, God has a reason, a design for everything. And you going and get that cosmetic surgery or getting the boob job or you know maybe your Romeo, maybe your Romeo that God's working on happens to like a petite girl, not big chest because he doesn't like the feel of fake ones when he puts his hand on a boob and it's hard as a rock. It's fake. It's like no, I don't like that. I actually like small ones. That's the way I am. But you wanted to jump the gun. You didn't pray and ask God, God, I'm lonely. I want someone to love me. I gotta go look beautiful. I gotta get this surgery done. I have to get all the latest clothes, the best makeup. I gotta be all about looking beautiful. See, what if God gave you your wish? You're out of season. You're not ready for a man, but gave you your wish of beauty. That you went and got that surgery. You got that nose worked on. You got a breast augmentation. And some man fell in love with your looks. It's the wrong man. But you're for the short while happy. All these men want me. And the one that you're attracted to, he falls in love with your looks. See, God had a plan, right? The design was that you were going to get in a devastating car accident 5 years after you got first married. And for a while, you wouldn't be able to use various parts of you. You were going to need help to wipe after going to the bathroom. See, this guy that fell in love with your looks aren't there. You see, you got injured and you have this period where you're bloated and there's all kinds of bruises. He's like, oh, the looks ain't there no more. I fell in love with her look. Okay, her look is gone. My love is gone. But you're needing somebody to help you to the toilet to wipe your bottom. You think that for better or worse, that's what he signed up for. Better or worse. It happened to be worse. But see, an intelligent man that loves you, all things are possible for those that believe. Nothing's impossible for God. This period, this time period of your car accident was a learning experience he wanted you to go through to learn about life. The man he wanted you with would have wiped your bottom and loved you through it, and you would have regained your looks after this trial, regained your mobility. But see that you jumped the gun and you had the wrong husband and your life's in tatters, and instead of you enduring through that, instead of you enduring the accident and with a good husband right there by your side, maybe you committed suicide because your marriage fell apart in your weakest hour. Now, there's all kinds of variations in life. What happened to us is, what, 8 billion people on the planet. But, of course, one of the most important things in life is who you make a deal with to marry. Knowing that all men and women context fall short of the glory of God. Satan at times operates through fallen vessels. To have a man wise enough to love enough to endure, to forgive you every day, those little arguments you get into, a lot of people don't forgive, and months and years later, well, remember that one time you and I'm still, and you, that thought comes back in their mind, and it drives them upset, mad, argue. They haven't forgiven you. They haven't done the Word of God. They haven't truly forgiven you for you offending them, transgressing against them. It just builds and builds and builds. Yeah. The most important thing you can do in life, obviously, is to make Jesus the Lord of your life. Dedicate yourself to get right with God so He can make you beautiful on the inside. So that which is on the inside, it can make you beautiful on the outside in the eyes of a beautiful and wonderful and godly man. Don't spend your life fighting a war in the mirror, because you know eventually that war probably will be lost to old age. Do you live your life to get those clothes, to get the body exercise, and get the hair done just right, looking in the mirror? And ultimately that lifestyle of you looking in the mirror and getting cheered up because you like the look, and then later in life that very thing, that lifestyle you lived, falls away. I'm an old maid. Well, in the test of time, did your husband marry you for love? Did he get to know you? Were you truthful about who you are? Did you have to uphold a painting that you wanted people to believe you was? Or were you totally truthful about your shortcomings and who you really are? Even when it was, you had to tell the truth and risk personal loss. Were you truly free to be you, not having to remember lie after lie after lie, having to lie because of the first lie? The most important thing, of course, is making Jesus the Lord of your life and getting right with God. But I think people don't even dawn on them. If you're going to marry somebody, shouldn't you ask God, may I marry him? Please, may I, sir? Dad, may I marry this woman? Two righteous people. It's possible that maybe I have a vocation in politics. Well, and my wife has a vocation teaching children. Right? I got married without God asking God. Now, her she's a righteous Christian in this hypothetical. I'm a righteous Christian. Maybe we just forgot for some reason this hypothetical to ask God if we can get married. Well, see, she would most likely live in the liberal world, right, of schools, in that light. I'm in politics, and maybe my politics, my father knows he wants to use me in politics to be way farther right than would be the woman I want to marry. He knows eventually, as we are in marriage, that our our jobs, our vocations that God gave us don't match. They butt heads. He wants her maybe to go teach another country Christianity, and he wants me to stay where I've always been. He might have different dreams for each of us. So it doesn't matter, two righteous or two Christians can be good people, but simply not made for one another. I'm a cup. I may be a coffee cup, and she's a teacup. That God made us who we are, and what I needed was a saucer. God knows what you need, and we should always check with Him if that what we should do is what we actually do.